across your face. Thought and reason reappearing, holding out your hands against the rays. And I didn't think I would stay for this, and you didn't think I would go. But now we're alone in the atmosphere, a place I'll never know. And nothing goes unspoken when the colors unfold. 'Cause now we're alone in the atmosphere. Oh, and I realized this is paradise, almost paradise, here in paradise. And my heart was taken by the surprise. This is paradise, this is paradise. For all the triumph that we made. So paint your solace and hold what's honest. Glory doesn't come but those who wait. And I didn't think I would stay for this, and you didn't think I would go. But now we're alone in the atmosphere, a place I'll never know. And nothing goes unspoken when the colors unfold. 'Cause now we're alone in the atmosphere. Oh, and I realized this is paradise, almost paradise, here in paradise. And my heart was taken by the surprise. This is paradise, this is paradise.
I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you when I go out. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering to you. But I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I
when I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. And when I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home to you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. But I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles, to fall down at your door. When I'm working, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass along every cent of it to you. And when I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And if I grow, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you.
Saw your reflection, the embers. They drew out a map and they showed you direction. Your sender is far in the east, where your heart is at peace when you enter. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. Recall that first morning, sunlight at dawn, and cracks on the floor, well, it served as a warning. Everything's changing, I'll rearrange it. So familiar, so amazing. Hopped in the car, drove through the mountains, cows in the street, prayer beads you were counting. There was the river, eternal giver, flowing forever. Remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder, find your center. My love is just a reminder. When you've lost your way, colors start to fade. Take a look within, find your offering. Hold it to the sun, let your spirit run. Remember, find your center. My love is just a reminder.
Who gives this man in marriage today?
I do.
And who gives this woman in marriage today?
We do.
We do.
Okay. You step a little to your back. There you go. You may be seated. Not for you two. You guys got to stand. So we're standing in the presence of something here today. It might seem intangible to us, but we can feel it and we know that it's here. We have a sense of it. It came over us and we can't quite explain it. So I want to bring some language to it the best that I can. I call it great love. And that's what we're in the presence of, is great love. Many of us have experienced this in our lifetime. Some kind of love, maybe even great love. But it's not often, and it takes something. And your love, my friends, is great love. And we are blown away. We talk about love like it's random, lucky, accidental, maybe even hopeful. But we don't ever speak about love as something that we cause. We don't speak about love like it's something that we work on or create. And oftentimes, it's not till we're in love that we realize it actually takes something. So today I want to reflect on what it takes. I've never been married. I don't have any children. I've never been engaged or proposed to, just so you all know that. But I have witnessed great love in my lifetime. I've witnessed my parents and my grandparents. I have witnessed your love. I've witnessed the love for your families. I have witnessed your love for me and your friends. And most of all, I've witnessed your love for each other. So today, though, we get to witness your promises to each other. We get to be a witness to great love. And we get to witness your promises and see in action love as word. So I have a question for everyone here. If you know me, audience participation always happens when I'm public speaking. How many of you have ever been to a wedding? Raise your hand. Anyone like 10 weddings? 20? Any winners? Okay. How many of you seen weddings on TV? All right, got it. Okay, well, so it's everyone. But I have a request for everyone here today. Put aside all your notions about love. Put aside all you've been taught about the way it should be and the way it should look and the way it shouldn't look. And just be here. And to Michael and Leah, I ask the same of you. And I know intimately how much you have created today and created this moment. And I know that you've pictured it and you have fantasized it and you've dreamt about it. And Leah, you've been dreaming about this since you were like 3.
Yeah.
But I want you to set all those things aside now, all the planning and all the work you've done, and be here right now. Your actual wedding day, not the fantasy one. And I want everyone here, just take a moment, just look around, take in the flowers and the people, the lake. You can actually look at people behind you. Might feel weird, I know. You could wave at someone or make some eye contact. You could hug someone if you want. So let's just have everyone take a big deep breath. Big deep breath in. There. So here we are at the wedding of Munadil, Michael Rahman, and Leah K. Gibson. And I am clear about one thing, that today was ordained by God. He is here in our presence. He is blessing you as you take this next step on your journey. And what I love about these moments when we experience great love is that that is God. That overwhelming feeling that we're having as God, it's right here, right now, and all of heaven, all of the angels, all the saints, and all the people who have gone before us are here in this celebration. And today we want to acknowledge the heavenly presence of Mizanor Rahman, Michael's father, of Lily Rahman, Michael and Leah's beloved dog, who was quite literally an angel. We honor Michael's aunts and uncles, Tia, Taji and Jantu, and Tipsy. We honor Leah's grandparents, Laura Gibson, Bob and Marion Harris, George Dale Gibson, and Bud and Jean Emery. Laura was her stepmom, sorry. So let's take a moment for those loved ones who have gone before us. And for you as guests, you can bring to mind those loved ones that have gone before you and have them here with us today. So bow your head, close your eyes, and we'll take a moment of silence to honor them. Amen. We acknowledge those of you who have joined us today, parents, children, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, and friends. Thank you for being here. Some of you have traveled a very long distance, and it does not go unnoticed. So let's talk about love. Love and marriage have not always gone together. In fact, love as a requirement for marriage is relatively a new thing. And still to this day, in some places, love is not required. The main goal of marriage was to create alliances with families. So why the heck am I saying all this? Because today we are sovereign, both men and women. We are free people with agency. And it's important to recognize that while you are making this choice, not everyone in the world gets to participate in marriage like we are today. And because we are these sovereign beings with agency, there's a little more at risk here. This isn't a transaction. This was a decision that you made. It was a conscious decision. It was thoughtful and considerate. Part of why you are here today is because you love each other. But love, as we know, is a new thing. I mean, if you think about it, in all of the span of time, of space and time, human beings have been here about 300,000 years. And the notion of a man and a woman uniting is only 4,300 years old. And people marrying for love only goes back to the 15th century. So the landscape that we're participating in today goes back to about our 13th great-grandparents. And it's evolving. What makes human beings unique is that we love, I got it, the way that we love. Thank you. But I assert that love did not bring you here today. What brought you here today is your word. And love is the outcome of your word. Werner Erhard says, love is, but this is how he creates it. To create the space for people to be the way they are, and to create the space for people to be the way they are not. That's love. And if you'll notice, there's no survival. It's not worth anything. It's not worth a thing. The only thing that happens to a person functioning in that space is that they discover themselves. The person that's creating the space, you know what happens to them? They discover themselves. That's pretty much it. It's no big deal. It's not all that complicated. It's really relatively simple. It's just not easy to do. In fact, all that we actually need for this wedding today is your word. We don't need the party, although we know it's going to be amazing. We don't need the dress or the outfits, although everyone looks breathtaking and awesome. It's not even all the people here, even though the people that you picked to be here are the perfect people. It's not any of it. It's 2 questions and 2 words that you will give. So we're going to begin to create. And the first thing that we're going to do is hear from Leah's brother, who's prepared a reading. And this reading is very special to them, has brought them closer in times when times are tough. And today, he offers it to both of you.
Congratulations. Well, Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the ones who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets. You'll look them over with care. About some you will say, we don't choose to go there. With your heads full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's open out there, in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do. To people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to great heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have all the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. You'll move mountains. So be your name Michael or Leah Rahman or Munadil, Buggers, or Louis Vuitton. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way.
You guys gotta step a little bit apart from each other, okay? So before Michael and Leah recite their vows, I'd like for us all to extend a blessing on them. So if you would please extend your arm. Nope, the people in the audience, their arms, yes. And you could extend a blessing on each other if you want. And bow your head. And let's pray. Dear God, thank you so much for the gift that Michael and Leah are in our lives. We ask that you bless this union, that you guide the way, that you be with them always, that the people here that they know are the support for them, the places that they can go when in need. Guide them when times are tough. Have your presence be known when life is great. And we ask that you come down today, be in our presence, and let them know that they are truly and fully loved, and that this is all done to glorify what you have given them. Amen. So Michael and Leah have prepared their own vows. You go first.
This is Leah's.
Oh,
Still works.
here, how about those?
Does,
Want to shake?
let's see if we can do that. Mic check. Okay. Leah, my queen, I remember the day I met you. That smile you gave me. I never got over that smile of yours. I adore you. I adore our precious love story. Thank you for showing me God through our love for each other. Thank you for a life where we get to walk with God always. Thank you for the highs and lows of our relationship. I have found so many lessons in every single one of them. As we now commit to a lifetime together, I vow that from this day forward, love and honor will always be the bridge between me and you. I vow to give you my very best, always, no matter the circumstance. I vow to be a person of integrity in life, with you, with people, and that you and I will always have a say in how life is going to go. Leah, I promise to always listen to you. I promise to always recreate your love, recreate your commitment. I promise to create you newly, daily, consistently, and passionately. I promise to always look in the mirror and remember you. One of my favorite
poets, Rumi, said, "Whatever you love, you become." Leah, my love, from this day forth, we are one. Sent from my phone.
Oh, Leah.
I deleted that part. I think I'm missing a page.
That's all that they gave me.
Anyone have my phone?
I do not have your phone.
Oh, it's on the other side.
Oh, excellent.
I didn't memorize them. Michael Rahman, my king. On this day, a sacred day, a sacred union, I give you the most sacred thing I can give to you, and that is my word. I give you my word that I will always honor you and bring honor to our relationship, to our marriage. That I will hold the innocence of our past, the depth of our present, and the possibility of our future close to me. I promise to always create you, to hold the highest and most delicious listening of you, that I will always admire you and be your admiree. I promise to play in all the fields with you, to bring play when lightness and ease is required, to bring sweetness, nurture and take care of you. I promise to bring my listening, to hold you high and know that that's where you hold me. I promise to be both your student and your teacher, and in every lesson your peer, walking side by side with you on our journey together. Through the highs and the lows, I promise to love you. And I promise to have the best fights with you, filled with depth, vulnerability, authenticity, and a rich new discovery of each other. I promise to never know you, to create you, creating me, creating you, and always discover you newly in each and every moment of our lives. I love you.
I love you.
Take that. Okay, I'm going to invite Michael's sister Julie. She's going to come and create some words from the Quran and a little bit about marriage. Julie? Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We always start with the name of Allah. And what a blessed occasion this is. In the Quran, chapter number 30, verse number 21, it says, "And of his signs is that he created for you from yourselves mates, that you may find tranquility in them. And he placed between you affection and mercy." Indeed, in that are signs for people who give thought. So today, my dear brother, my baby brother, Michael Rahman, and soon to be Leah Rahman, may Allah bless you, bless your journey. May the light that shines so brightly within both of you take out all the darkness all around you till in this world and the hereafter. I love you. Do we need another deep breath here? You know, one of the things about the opportunity of today is that we can each walk away with some hope in a world that's a little chaotic right now. The opportunity of this marriage and us gathered here to witness it today is to experience a little hope. I mean, aren't you present to like, oh, maybe life could be good. Maybe this love could, you know, that I read in Eat, Pray, Love once. I'm obviously off script. I read in Eat, Pray, Love once, one of my favorite books. She says that that in the body, when one cell is good and healthy, it spreads to all the other cells and can make the body healthy. And that's what this is for us today. This love, this union, what we're witnessing, what we're bringing together today, could begin to make the world healthy. So that's the opportunity of today as well. And with that, we're gonna do the exchange of rings. So Robert, I'm gonna give this to you, Michael. No, this one's yours, yeah. So you're gonna repeat after me. I'll hold this. Ready? I'll hold it. You place the ring on her finger. This one. Okay. And repeat after me. Okay. Leah, I give you this ring as a symbol of my word. I got it.
Leah, I give you this ring as a symbol of my word.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
From this day forward, you shall never walk alone.
My heart is your shelter.
My heart is your shelter.
My arms are your home.
My arms are your home.
We walk together with God in all things.
We walk together with God in all things.
It is my honor to call you my wife.
It is my honor, my privilege, my joy to call you my wife.
Place the ring on her finger. Oh. Yeah. That's like the most important part. Yeah, just get it on there. Yeah. We're all a little swollen right now, right? Okay, it's your turn. So place the ring on Michael's hand and repeat after me. Michael, I give you this ring as a symbol of my word.
Michael Munadil, I give you this ring as a symbol of my word.
From this day forward, you shall not walk alone.
From this day forward, you shall never walk alone.
My heart is your shelter.
My heart is your shelter.
My arms are your home.
My arms are your home.
We walk together with God in all things.
We walk together with God in all things.
It's my honor to call you my husband.
It is my honor, my privilege, and my joy to call you my husband.
You can shake if you want to dance a little. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay, now okay. All right. So now we're going to get to the real questions in a moment, but I have some things that I want to say to some people. So first I want to talk to the families and to the parents. And to the parents, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on the part that you have played in raising a daughter and son of such purpose. They accept a meaningful and mature task on this marriage. And on their behalf and the behalf of all of those here, I thank you. Really. We really thank you for the gift of these children. We have so loved loving them and so loved being loved by them. And I remind you today that it is more than their blood that is joined here, it is yours as well. With this marriage, God joined your two families, and it is the family that will rebuild the world. So with this in mind, I ask Leah's parents and Leah's family to take this man, Michael, as your son. I ask your family to take him into your hearts as a brother and a son and a beloved to Leah. Will you do that? We will. And to Tina and Michael's family and his daughter Jade. I ask that you take this woman Leah into your hearts.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Just a couple more things, Julie. That she might live from this day as your daughter, your sister, your cousin. I ask your children to receive her as their sister, for she is dear to your and beloved to your son, and shall be so through the grace of God to all your family. So will you take Leah into your family?
Yes.
Now to the guests. You were selected here to witness this union. Really selected. And part of that is that you get to celebrate. But you are a witness to the promises, the vows, and their declaration. So we ask that you hold these promises close to your heart, that you honor what is created here today, and that what you utter in your hearts, minds, and tongues bless and protect this couple and the sacredness of today. So I ask all the people here today, will you do that? Thank you. Now, Michael. I just love you so much. That's not in the book. If anybody knows anything about you, they know that you don't give your word lightly. You don't whimsically give it, and you don't give it for the heck of it. You are thoughtful, insightful, intuitive, and careful. We know the path that led you here to this moment was not an easy one. It was curated and considered. You needed all of those choices that you made to guide you, to shape you, and mature you so you could be here today and give your word to Leah to be her husband. And Leah, your path here was not what you imagined it to be. But what draws us, I can't look at you, oh my God. What draws us all to you is the light that your being brings. You chose because you knew it was right for you. And that choice was there in an instant, and it was a yes or a no. You knew instantly with Michael that he was a yes. And that yes you said 6 years ago in your heart and in your body is why you choose to love him. The yes came first. So maybe love is not something that we just fall into. Maybe it's not accidental. Maybe it's not random. It's not hopeful. Maybe after all, love is a choice that we make. Maybe love is something that we get to create. And it seems to me that love is never the path that we imagined. The path is filled with failures and its victories and lessons. But frankly, I like this notion of love because we have a say about it. Maybe, in fact, we have all the say about it. We get to be radically responsible for the choices that we make. We are never victims to love. We are always the creators of love. So there are a lot of reasons for you to be married. You could get married because the other person is so incredibly attractive, and that is true here. But then what has the power is the attractiveness. You could marry because of wealth and success, but then that has the power. You could marry because the lovin' is so good, but then that has the power. So in all those cases and more, what has power are your reasons. There is one thing that is more powerful than any reason. It's your word. And when you give your word, that has a power, and you can love as a matter of your word. So I want to look at what you're giving your word to. And this is from 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 13. If I speak in human and angelic tongues, but I don't have love, I am a resounding gong or a clashing cymbal. And if I have the gift of prophecy and I comprehend all the mysteries and all of the knowledge, and if I have all the faith that could move mountains, but I do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away everything I own and hand my body over so that I could boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. Love is not pompous. It is not inflated. It is not rude. It does not seek its own interest. It's not quick-tempered. It does not brood over injury. It does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things. It believes all things. It hopes all things. It endures all things. Love never fails. If there are prophecies, they will be brought to nothing. If tongues, they will cease. If knowledge, they will be brought to nothing. For we know partially and we prophesy partially, but when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I used to talk as a child, think as a child, reason as a child, but when I became a man, I put aside childish things. So faith, hope, and love remain these three, but the greatest of these is love. So with that being said, I have 3 questions for you to make this official. So Michael and Leah, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
I do.
Will you honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives?
I do.
Do you promise to love each other as a matter of your word and for no other reason?
I do. We do.
So this is it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. By the power invested in me. Oh, vested. By the power vested in me. By the state of Michigan, but more importantly, by the authority vested in me, by the fact that I believe in the power of your agreement today. With the love in your eyes and your hearts, and the seriousness by which you've made this commitment, and I believe that my faith is shared by the people that are here. It is my honor, my delight, to now pronounce you from this moment forward, husband and wife. Michael, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Munadil and Leah Rahman.
The worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary, but what deep in love? Yes, I know, girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. But I love it. But I love it. Oh, I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. I can feel my face, but I love it. But I love it. But I love it. I love it. I can feel my face
like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up. And when you're needing your space to do some navigating, I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily. I'm here to stay and make the difference that I can make. Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got here. We got a lot at stake. And in the end, you're still my friend. At least we did intend for us to work. We didn't break, we didn't burn. We had to learn how to bend without the world caving in. I had to learn what I got and what I'm not, and who I am. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, still looking up. Well, I won't give up on us. God knows I'm tough. He knows we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our bride and groom, Leah and Michael. Now we're about to bring the wedding cake out to the dance floor for the official cake cutting ceremony. That's next in line.
Think about it, what could be. Oh no, bring me higher love. Where's that higher love? I keep thinking of. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love. Bring me higher love.
I'm nervous, and I'm a big crybaby, as y'all may have already seen today. So I've got everything written. It's long, bear with me. I've got way too much love for this couple for this to be short. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Carly Dalton, and Leah and I met in the 5th grade pretty much 21 years ago to the day. I probably went home on the first day of school and wrote in my journal that I met this really cool girl named Leah, and we were going to be best friends. But my first vivid memory with Leah is actually a pretty funny story. Some of you may know this story. For the rest of you, you're welcome. One day in class, Leah told me that she wanted her ears pierced like mine. So in true Carly fashion, I was like, girl, I got you. We somehow both got a bathroom pass from Mr. Skidmore, not an easy task. And I proceeded to use a thumbtack to pierce one ear. She chickened out halfway through the second one, so I had to run up to her at the buses after school and finish the job. I'm pretty sure those are the same holes she has earrings in today, so I'm sorry, Howell. My mom also didn't find out about that until we graduated high school. That was in 5th grade. My mom was mortified. It's okay. Oh, I got front and back on these, y'all. Leah and I would continue on through the years, taking turns being, the good influence on each other. We ran track for 6 years together, played basketball freshman year, talked our way out of a ticket from one of the local police, and one time in high school, I actually got grounded to Leah. I was in trouble, but I was still allowed to hang out anywhere with Leah or be at Brad and Holly's house. If that doesn't tell you about the love and trust between us and our families, I don't know what will. We've been to plenty of concerts, amusement parks, road trips, lake adventures, a couple trips to Texas, one crazy trip in Arizona, countless trips to California, and in the times we couldn't be together in person, we have a few very embarrassing iChat memories that we could look back on, or we could skip that. We've seen each other through past relationships, jobs, moves, and many of life's challenges. And as one of my favorites, Bob Marley, once said, true friends are like stars. You can only recognize them when it's dark around you. And I'm so thankful that in the light and the dark, Leah has always been a friend I could rely on. I'm so unbelievably proud of the woman you are, and I love you so much. I'm honored to be standing here giving the maid of honor speech at my best friend's wedding, to share this day celebrating her partnership with her other best friend, her soulmate, and the man that is everything that I could pray for her. Michael is a very likable person, as many of you know. I liked him from the first time I met him about 5 years ago. Every time I've gone out to visit, he always welcomes me into their home and never makes me feel like I'm invading their space. I can't look at you, Julie. Never makes me feel like I'm invading his space, even though I totally do. He goes out of his way to be the same gentleman to me that he is to Leah, opening doors, making sure that I've got anything I need to be comfortable and have a great time. This man's love for Leah spills over in the way he opens his heart to the people that Leah loves. I'm not one to really let people in easy, but Michael has truly carved out a spot in my heart. Michael, thank you for the man that you are. And thank you for the man that you are for my best friend. I love you, and I'm so grateful that you see this woman in all of her radiance. I know you know just how incredible she is and how much of a gift it is to have her love. Over the years, I've seen how your love lights her up. I see the way you love her for everything she is and everything she's not. I'm present to the space that you hold for her. You allow her to flow, to shine, to thrive, and you encourage her to always continue to grow. Let me tell you, this woman is like a fine wine. She gets better with time, so you are one blessed man. Thank you for holding her heart with care and always being the partner that she needs every day. And on the days when that's a little harder to do, remember you've got your brothers holding you down, and I'm always a phone call away to support your love in any way I can. Individually, you are both remarkable and have so much light to shine in this world. Together, that brilliance is multiplied tenfold. The two of you have made a profound impact on each other, your family, friends, clients, and even the strangers you run into on the daily. Y'all are the reason for today. We are all so blessed to be a part of this sacred union and to experience this beautiful love that you two have created. Know that you have the support, prayers, positive vibes, and love of everyone here. So many more people that couldn't be here today, as well as those watching over, guiding, and protecting you in spirit. I wish you both a life full of love, happiness, adventure, communication, creation, intention, unconditional support, and true partnership. I love y'all with my whole heart. And cheers to many, many years of laughter together for you two. Love y'all.
So for those of you who don't know me, I am MJ, one of Leah's older sisters. I feel so honored to be here today, to be a part of this magical day, and to stand next to Leah and Michael as they begin the rest of their lives together. Leah and I started our journey 31-ish years ago. I remember thinking it was so fun to have a little baby sister around. I loved changing her diapers, holding her, singing to her. When we played house, we didn't really have to use a baby doll, we just used her. Me and Matt were like the parents and we were the baby. But the real fun came when we got a little older. We could wear matching clothes. I specifically remember the pink floral bathing suit number that we had. Yes, it is on the wall. We would take turns dressing up Whiskers in baby doll clothes. The cat. We would dress the cat up in doll clothes. We had countless themed Halloween costumes, but really it was me and Matt and Ash. We were all the theme, and Leah was just too little. So we were our favorite Ninja Turtles, and Leah was just Fat Bobby. She was... Okay, I'll explain. Leah was a Barbie doll, but it's Michigan, October 31st. It's cold, so she had a whole lot of layers. And so Leah had the cutest little lisp. And so when she said Barbie, it was Bobby. And so she was Fat Bobby with all of the layers on. As time went on, got even more fun. I would be the audience, the best audience, I would add, for you and Addie. LA girls, as you performed your songs. I vividly remember teaching you how to wear makeup. Not that I was any sort of expert, but I felt like it was my duty as your sister to help you with that process. I taught you how to wear a messy bun and crimp your hair. She would get so excited with the mornings that we would get ready for school together. She'd say, can you do my hair for school today? Again, the years went on. Occasionally we'd fight. I remember one year I was in college and I was home for the summer. I had gotten a brand new bathing suit. I hadn't even taken the tags off of my bathing suit. And before I knew it, Leah had it out of my room, went on a weekend trip with one of her friends, and my bathing suit was gone in her bag. You don't? I even know the bathing suit it was. But she was, yeah. It was super hard to be mad at her though. I was just like, okay, you can have it. Just return it when you get back. We went through several breakups together, always reminding one another that we always deserve better. And then 10 years ago, she stood next to me when I married the love of my life. But today, I want you to not only think fondly back on these memories through the decades together, but I want you to acknowledge for all that you were for me. I want you to know that all the years that you looked up to me, I was really looking up to you. You grew up so quickly at the young age of 21. You did something that I would have never had the courage to do. You moved across the country to chase your dreams. You had a dream bigger than you were. You chased it fearlessly and never looked back. You left your comfort zone, the only nest egg that you've ever known, to do the hard and the messy, but you did it. You never settled. And that is so apparent in the man that you found today. Whew. Michael, you are truly the best man for our little sister. You challenge her, you encourage her, you protect her, and above all else, you adore her and you love her. I'm gonna go off script, just like they said today. When you looked at her during the ceremony today, I have seen that look so few times in my life. I've been to many weddings and I've stood in many weddings, but to see the look that you give my sister is so rare, and I am so grateful for you and your love. Not only does it give us so much comfort to be on the other side of the country, knowing that she has you, but she has your family. Yesterday was the first time I have met the Rahman family. However, I felt like I have known you all my whole life. Thank you for being so kind, for taking Leah in as your own, and for loving her the way you do and giving her another family who values togetherness. So everyone raise your glasses and cheers to the new Mr. and Mrs. Michael Rahman. Oh, Michael, sent from my iPhone.
MJ and Carly, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you. All right. So I met Michael when I was 5. You were 0, yeah. And I remember my grandmother coming in the room and sharing that, hey, your brother's coming in, the next couple of days. Because I remember thinking like, oh shit, I gotta share my toys with somebody now. Yeah, so since then, it's been an amazing ride with you, man. Yeah, you just, so much growth. We've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. And to see you stand here with Leah and, committing to her, it's just been very inspiring. I don't have a speech prepared. I had some anxiety over this the last couple of weeks. All I did was I closed my eyes and I asked for, God to give me, something. I want it to be organic, natural. So I want to share with you, if you could go on this, maybe a minute journey. I closed my eyes and this is what I saw. I was standing on a cliff. There was a sunset, and I saw my little 5-year-old brother sitting at the edge of a cliff looking at the sunset. What was really amazing is I was behind him, and there comes this little girl, and it was Leah. She was 5, and she sat next to him, and they held their hands, and they just looked out into the sunset. It was just absolutely amazing. So there's no speech. That's all I saw. And I wanted to share with you, that was really beautiful. Leah, man, you're amazing. Thank you for having us in your life. And we're super excited to have you in ours and your family. And you're not just marrying Michael, you're kind of marrying all of us. Yeah, we're all in this together. Yeah. So I'm really, being a best man, I didn't think I was going to be the best man. I had no idea. It's not a given. It's an honor. So thank you. I'm privileged to be here, to call you my brother, to be your brother, and to be your brother now. Yeah, come on, Rahman. So, thank you. I just want to, I know you guys did a celebration. Let's do one more for Michael and Leah. We're excited. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here with us. Thank you, Holly and Brad, for having us here. I know it's been crazy for you guys, so thank you. We like crazy. Awesome. All right. We'll fit right in then. We're not leaving. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are amazing. So thank you. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
She spins and she sways to whatever a song plays, without a care in the world. And I'm sitting here wearing the weight of the world on my shoulders. It's been a long day and there's still work to do. She's pulling at me saying, Dad, I need you. There's a ball at the castle and I've been invited, and I need to practice my dancing. Oh please, Daddy, please. So I will dance with Cinderella while she's here in my arms. 'Cause I know something the prince never knew. So I will dance with Cinderella. I don't want to miss even one song. 'Cause all too soon the clock will strike midnight, and she'll be gone. Well, she says he's a nice guy and I'd be impressed, and she wants to know if I approve of the dress. She says that the prom is just 1 week away, and I need to practice my dancing. Oh please, Daddy, please. So I will dance with Cinderella while she's here in my arms. 'Cause I know something the prince never knew. I will dance with Cinderella. I don't want to miss even one song. 'Cause all too soon the clock will strike midnight, and she'll be gone. Well, she came home today with a ring on her hand, just glowing and telling us all they had planned. She says that the wedding is 6 months away, and I need to practice my dancing. Oh please, Daddy, please. So I will dance with Cinderella while she's here in my arms. 'Cause I know something the prince never knew. Whoa, 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 I will dance with Cinderella. I don't want to miss even one song. 'Cause all too soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for our bride and her father, Greg. Her father, go to dance for you. Now, Leah would like the chance to dance with another special man in her life, her stepfather, Brad. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride's stepdad, Dave.
hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. This is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Rahman and her stepdad. Now it's our groom Michael's turn to take the dance floor. He wants a chance to dance with the other special lady in his life, his mom, Tina. Ladies and gentlemen, her mother's son.
I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
I sat on the roof and kicked out the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind what I put down in the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, our girl Michael and his mom Tina, the father's son for you tonight. We would like to reunite everybody with this.
You're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. You're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you get light